There was a girl called Abena who lived in a small community. People admired Abena because of her personality and beauty. She was 18 years old and a high school student when she fell in love with a boy who was a senior in the same school. Abena and her boyfriend were looked up to as couple goals since they were young and in love. As they were growing up, they moved in together and their relationship became unhealthy because her boyfriend was an alcoholic and it was unbearable to be around him. He abused Abena whenever he was drunk. She gave him several chances to change, but he was unwilling to do so. Her family and friends advised her to leave before anything threatening happened, but she refused because she was in love with him. She eventually became pregnant and realized she could not take care of her child in a home with an alcoholic boyfriend. One day, when he returned home from his daily visit to the bar, Abena had packed her belongings and left with their child. He realized she had finally left after threatening to do so several times. He became furious and rushed out to look for Abena. Abena left because she did not feel safe anymore since he abused her and their child whenever he was drunk. As he drove his car to search for Abena and their child, he got into an accident and was injured badly. He was later discharged from the hospital after a few weeks, but did not quit drinking. Abena filed for full custody of her son and was granted her request. She eventually broke up with her boyfriend because of his toxic behavior. Sometimes in life, we have to move on from situations and relationships that do not benefit us. We may have to create space and distance from people and situations. Some people in our lives may never change. When we realize this, it may be time for us to move on, especially if their behavior is detrimental to us. Some signs should prompt us to consider moving on from a person. This include when they hold us back in life, manipulate, lie, emanate negativity, do not encourage our growth and freedom, and when we are not safe around them. Moving on with our lives helps us grow positively and have the peace and safety we need. We can use past experiences as lessons in our life and not let them hold us back. Moving on provides the space for us to invite new people and blessings into our lives. Life is too short to allow situations or people to restrict us from living our best lives. And don't forget, people who are amazing help others to be amazing. Thank you.